Hello and welcome to Min-Max. Today we are hanging out. It's Ben, it's Leo, and what are y'all up to today?
Hi, Janet Garcia. This is our new show for New Show Plus. It's called Walking Simulator. Thanks to people voting for it on New Show Plus. $10 tier, you get to choose what we do every single week. And last week, you might remember, it was a blowout for E3. People wanted E3 memories more than they wanted their own human memories. And so I thought for sure we'd be doing that for the rest of the time. And then people said, what's this? Walking? Get out of here, E3.
No, wait a minute.
So Leo and I are going to go for a little stroll along the big money, we call it. As you remember, Janet, you've seen this bad boy.
Yeah, how could I forget?
All right, this is what we call walking. We're going to start doing it, and we're walking min-max style, y'all.
Wow.
I don't really know.
They're so
this
fast.
Is our first time. Yeah, let us know if the chat wants to see anything. We could show them our walking shoes,
Yeah.
our leg muscles, really, whatever they want.
I was expecting you to make fun of mine way sooner.
Oh, your walking shoes?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's going on here?
I'm crocking it and rocking it.
Nice.
Simply put.
Can we get like a gibbets tour?
Walking shoes?
You know what?
Can we get a gibbets tour? What kind of little gibbets you got in there, Leo?
Oh, yeah, let's take a look at the gibbets.
Oh, yeah.
Here's a couple classics. Just sandwich, a donut. Here, Marie got me a Amazon drop package of like 200 for Christmas, and we found all the fries ones. And this one's kind of themed around a love of fries.
That's good. Leo, do you think if you've never eaten a French fry in your life, like every time in your life you had the opportunity to French fry and you didn't, you'd be 1 pound difference in your weight today?
No.
I don't think so either. What does that tell you?
Gotta live and let live. This is the path down to Mississippi if you want to take it.
Oh, dude, are you kidding me?
If you want to start hiking immediately.
Yeah. Welcome to Hiking Simulator. It's about time that genre levels up, you know?
Yes.
Uh,
Get vertical.
Janet,
Yeah.
we got a little jibby arm thing here. Hopefully it's more stable than usual for our outdoor stuff. And then we got new mics too. I'm not fishing for compliments, but I'm curious to see how we look and sound for people.
Yeah, I mean, I think that sounds great. The look's steady. It is still a little bit, occasionally pixelated just from being streamed, and like that nature of it. But that's only going to be solved if you get like a backpack with extra internet stuff. But yeah, I mean, everyone's in the chats mentioned that the sound quality has been a lot better for the outdoor content since you added this.
Nice.
Tech.
Yeah. How soggy do you expect
Michael
it to be down
said,
here,
"Good
Walking Burger?"
job, Ben." Michael,
Mildly.
don't give in to him.
Yeah, that's what I want. It's going to be a little soggy, but did you bring your spray paint?
Yeah, of course.
All right, let's go.
Working on a hell of a mural down here.
Races, I didn't even
Could
notice
you,
they were moving. It was so steady.
Is that right? That's what we're looking for. It is, Janet, we live in Minnesota, and it's early April. It's freaking hot out, which is weird. It was snowing, was it last week? 2 weeks ago? Wasn't that long ago. There was a good snowfall overnight.
Yeah.
So this is like a beautiful, magical type of day in Minneapolis here.
Nice.
Today, this morning, Leo, it's like, it's going to be 78 degrees or whatever today.
Mm-hmm.
This morning, I saw some crazy MFer walking on Lake Harriet on the ice.
What?
And it's just like a perfect fusion of just, everything's happening at once, whatever.
Dangerous.
Also, I wasn't going to call an audible for you because on Lake Harriet, there's a little entryway where we could go into the lake, like walk into the lake for a little ice dip. And I was wondering if you're the type of person that would be on board for that, or if you'd say, I hate this, and I hate Min-Max, and I've unsubscribed on YouTube.
Taking a bit of a polar plunge, so to speak?
Right.
I would be down for that.
You would? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so polar plunge in the pool next week?
Yes.
Okay.
If there's any polar water left.
Yeah, what with this world?
I take a cold shower when I don't want to have coffee but need energy.
Oh, interesting. You ever tried just taking a coffee shower?
Shower in coffee?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Okay, Janet, we're seeing some sog down here. There's some ducks, and there's a little puddle happening. I just want to keep you in the loop.
I appreciate it. Also, ZD in the chat made the same joke that I made like earlier with Leo, which is that it does look like the Blair Witch a little bit.
Great, but with better cinematography.
How dare you?
Oh, smell that Mississippi.
That is, yeah, you can't smell it at home, but oof. If you can't tell from the color of the Big Muddy here, this is really pristine. I feel like I need to jump in. Like, I finally found an oasis in a desert and start lapping it up.
It does make me really want to swim, despite it looking so dirty.
Yeah, you grew up around this river.
Sure
How many
did.
times have you swam in it?
Maybe never?
Is that right?
I thought it was illegal.
Is it?
It seems like it would be,
I'm only
yeah.
questioning it now.
Yeah, I don't know. I always felt guilty about, like, in college, I never swam in it. And there were a couple kids that would go swimming in it at the U of M. And I was like, was that the cool guy thing to do? Am I blowing it by not going skinny dipping into the Mississippi?
They'd get whisked away, wouldn't they?
Well, they all lost their lives, yeah.
Yeah.
There are many bodies found in this river, and that's what we're saving for the grand finale of Walking Simulator, everybody.
Also, chat wants to know if Leo's Crocs are in sport mode or not.
Oh, sorry. Sport mode initialized.
Nice.
Leo, do you know how close we are to hitting our goal on Patreon for making that documentary about everybody's pets?
No.
33 new supporters away.
Wow.
Even if you jump in at that $2 tier, you can make it happen. And also, we have Trivia Tower coming up on Monday, April 17th. And it's with Nextlander's Brad Shoemaker. So if you want to jump in and impress Brad Shoemaker and compete in game trivia, you could do it. And you could help us hit our goal if you want to jump into that $2 tier. If you love Soggy Walks from the Soggy Bottom Boys, this is your chance to let us know for $2. We'd appreciate it.
Oh, it's all icy
There's
here.
the art.
It's very icy.
How often do
you
y'all
like graffiti?
fall?
Once a season.
Yeah,
When I fall in the winter, I say, great, now I won't fall
right.
from now on.
Nothing bad can happen. Let's see. Because everybody gets one. And we have hardier butts around these parts.
That's right.
There seems to be a mysterious shack up ahead, Leo.
Yeah, I wanted to show this. This is a very mysterious shack. It's cool to look down on from up on the bridge at night.
Ooh,
Some kind of boathouse.
interesting.
Said to be haunted.
For some reason, I feel like it looks clearer when it's in this mode. I don't know if chat
really?
agrees. Yeah, I don't know why. You would think that it wouldn't
It should
matter.
be the worst camera.
Yeah,
Maybe it like pops it or something.
Hey, you says, wow, selfie mode is clear. Yeah, I think just leave it like that. Like, we'll see the background as we
right.
walk, is my vote.
All right. Okay, so if we see any ghosts in the haunted shack, we'll just describe them in vivid detail.
Well, you have to
Yeah.
walk up past them, and then they'll be behind you, and then we can see them.
Okay, yeah.
Or as we turn to run, they'll appear.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
There's probably like a Reddit thread of like ghosts appearing in selfies, right? Because I like the idea of someone just like duck face selfieing, but then there's just a ghost back there.
The ghost of a duck. They summon.
Do people still duck face, Janet, or is that like from 15 years ago?
I mean, people might, but I don't think it's nearly as widespread, you know? Like, we might be doing that ironically or something, but...
Oh, speaking of ironic love, you realize where this is going to have to go, Leo.
What's that?
You need to go up there. Into that thing up there. Do you know what I mean?
Are
Yeah,
you
for
doing like
sure.
the 3D
Okay.
glasses situation here?
Yeah, please, I hope you remembered to put on your 3D glasses at home.
Here, take this! And they hand it straight to the audience.
So we're going to do a little exploring this way.
People are saying, are you not cold
my shoes-
outside?
No, it's
What's the
super warm
temperature?
out. It's
What's-
just a fun time of year.
60, approaching 70. Upper 60s.
Can I show
Look
you
at
what
my
we're
watch.
about to go explore, Janet?
Sure.
May just look like a lump of ice, but I have a feeling there's something special happening in here.
Yeah? What makes you think that?
Is where, because I've been here before.
Did you put
I
something in
think
here?
this was the place. That's right. It's a little Easter egg for everybody.
This was when you took a photo here, like a day after I posted a Patreon video where I was here.
That's right. I forgot about
I
that.
made the
Yeah.
connection.
We both just went to the same cave, which is really wonderful. Oh, all right. These shoes are just kind of like mesh tennis shoes.
Sure.
Not great for soggy spring, I gotta say. It was a poor choice on my part. Because this camera is absolutely going down. Oh my God. Are you seeing this?
Whoa.
Oh my God.
Or is it just
All
like
right,
a
Leo, you
small
gotta head in
hole,
and
or?
explore, man. Small holes?
Understatement of a lifetime.
This is a small hole. I don't want to see a big cave.
It's dripping so much, but it looks like just as the barrier, as the wall.
Right, and Leo didn't have coffee this morning, so this counts as a cold ice shower.
Right.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
Damn. I bet this has great audio acoustics too.
Yeah. Bands should record
It's very
albums here.
immersive.
All right, heading in.
There's some interesting graffito here to check out, to try and parse.
There's an interesting amount of ice water going down my back.
Oh my God.
That's sweet. Janet, I know it's tough to convey through the internet, but this feels really cool in here, and I hope it's coming across.
Yeah. I honestly was getting hot, and this is like an air-conditioned room. You feel the cold off the sheets.
Yeah, that is the cool thing about like hiking around or walking around, or I guess going outside in Minnesota in the spring is like, if you're downwind from where there's some snow, or just if you're walking over snow, even if it's like 75 degrees out, the temperature drops like 15 degrees, and it's just a wild thing to feel. Oh, this is amazing.
Have you caught a glimpse of this guy and tried to figure out what he is?
Yeah, can you do like a reverse Google image search, everybody, to try and figure out? I think it's something to do with a certain police commissioner.
It is, because we got the donut there.
Smart.
The iconic policeman's hat.
Right.
The cross eyes.
Yep.
Kind of a duh type of mindset is being depicted here.
And so it's a lesson, like, if the police ever come back in this cave, they'll know they're not welcome here. Minneapolis, this is our street.
This cave is for the people.
Oh, this is cool.
Wow.
Your phone's being used for audio, right?
Yeah, for
But
us hearing audio.
But can we take a cool selfie with it?
Sure.
It seems like the right place for it, for a cool thumbnail to try and convey everything that's awesome in here. Janet, aren't you jealous? I mean, I know LA is beautiful, but like, don't you want an ice cave to go explore?
I'm all right. I mean, it has like a coolness to it, It's like a warmth and an ice, like a fire ice vibe, but I mean, we have like the abandoned.
Cool selfies.
It's cute pictures.
We
Cute
have like the
pictures.
abandoned zoo, which kind of has a similar vibe to it. I mean, it doesn't get icy, but
Maybe going this way? Wait, there's an abandoned zoo?
yeah.
That sounds amazing.
And it like
We're
looks like this
jealous
has
of
like
that,
little
actually.
like rock holes and stuff, but
Okay. All right. Can I? Maybe if it's like really far out.
bend his long arms.
Okay, ready?
Everything we do is far out.
This is what they look like when they
Three,
take
two,
a
one.
picture. Only the
you like us?
cheesiest.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Should we look natural?
Okay, we're gonna try and leave the ice cave.
People really like the phone case that Leo had. The mac and cheese.
It is really good.
Thank you.
Oh my God, this is so wet. Oh boy.
Hanson, there's something else in here.
What is it?
It's transparent.
No. Use your biosensor.
The ratings are off the charts.
Dude, are you getting annihilation?
I'm afraid we might. Whoa, that's such a sharp temperature shift.
It's awesome. Oh, okay. All right.
As long as you get it on camera.
Yep. Every death is cool on camera is what they like to say online. Okay. Hey, Leo, you want to hold this bad boy?
Yeah.
You can adjust it a little bit with that little 3DS nub.
This thing's crazy.
Oh, thanks to Janet for recommending we get one of those.
Yeah. I started using mine too. It's definitely like a little bit of a learning curve, especially with like some of the auto tracking it has. I don't know if yours has auto tracking or if you use it through the app or whatever.
Maybe not.
He
I
does
think I messed
not.
with that.
He didn't know it was powered until this morning, right?
Yeah, I barely took it out of the box before and then realized, what is this power switch? It's like, oh my God, this is on another level. You thought just basic weights would do it, but it turns out everything needs electricity.
This truly has a mind of its own.
Did you turn it off?
No, it's just like moving around a little bit. Because, yeah, it'll like... I feel like I'm not that good at using it yet, but...
I don't feel good. I'm holding it like a turkey drumstick right now.
Leah, don't eat it, you silly boy. Up, up, up. All right, nice ice shower down. And this leads back up to the trail, right? Leo.
I don't know how this happened. It's like the handlebar of a bicycle at this juncture, which it's not supposed to be.
That's weird. Oh, I think what happened is you gotta do that.
Chat said it looks like I'm trying to FaceTime with my grandma.
Is that better?
Yeah.
I think it was better. Like, I think it turned vertical.
Yeah.
And it was trying to calibrate for.
It went through a lot of things in a slow amount of time.
Okay, so this abandoned zoo, is it just like a cool place for a bunch of graffiti at this point?
Yeah.
Are there like zebra skeletons and stuff?
No, it's like pretty tame. You know, it's just a sector of the zoo that closed down a long time ago, and it's just full of like graffiti, and it's in Griffith Park, I think. So I've like ran through there.
Okay.
Like a couple times, but people stop by and they'll take pictures, and there's like these funky, I don't know, like stone like benches and stuff to sit at and all that. But if you like the cave, you will probably also like going to the abandoned zoo section of Griffith.
Now, I know you're an anti-walking type of person with all your running in your life. What percentage of a run are you walking?
Oh,
Is that a fair question, Leo, Your Honor?
It depends.
Okay? Disrespectful.
It depends on what kind of run it is. If it's a long run, I'm probably walking like, I don't know, 1%, like very little, unless, yeah, pretty much very, very little. If it's like a speed workout, a more significant chunk, because that's like in bursts where you'll have like this many meters running at this pace, and then you'll either walk or relax for like, 30 seconds to a minute. But I'm not big on the whole, like, a lot of times when people start running, they're like, oh, my goal is to, like, I run and I don't stop ever. Like, you don't need to do that. Nor really should you. Like, when I race, I don't do that. Like, I stop to drink the water and stuff like that, so.
Right.
But I like walking. Like, we have a lot of spots to hike around here, so I've enjoyed doing that a bunch of times. So I wouldn't say I'm anti-walking. I just like running as a sport. Like, I don't really like walking for sport purposes, but I'll do it for, like, hiking and stuff.
Do you ever watch Kevin Nealon's YouTube show?
No.
Hiking with Kevin?
Yeah.
It's bold to make a show where you're out of breath the whole time.
It's just, yeah, I agree. It is, yeah, just him going on hikes around LA, which is kind of fun just to see like what that landscape is like with different comedians and stuff. And he's very in love with his drone and getting elaborate drone shots. It's like, you don't need this, man. We just want the jokes from the guys in the woods.
Yeah, it's cool though. I definitely would like a drone at some point just to do some.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What for?
Right. Like everyone else, like, exactly. What for? Just why not? Like you can get cool shots. You can do like following stuff too. Like if I want to do running stuff or like, hiking stuff or roller skating stuff, like it just gives you more options to make content and do like little
Alex
vlogs.
Van Aken was talking up his drone.
Really?
Yeah.
Of Game Informer. Yeah, he said it was like, the easiest way to add.
Oh no. I think you guys hung up on me by accident. No. Hello. Hold on. Hello. I'm back. What were you saying about Alex's drone?
I just was kind of mad at Leo for bringing up Alex Van Aken, so I decided to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hanson gets jealous.
Ben hates when people bring up Game Informer, actually, so that's the thing.
I think it's rude.
It's gauche.
Yeah, this is min-max. There's no connection.
Starkiller says, easiest way to add what?
What's going on here?
Easiest way to add what?
Budget.
Oh.
Budget. The illusion
Nice.
of budget to your videos. And it's
of
true,
illusion-
it shows in the videos they've been doing lately.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, they've got a great YouTube channel. Speaking of budget, look at this mic. Leo, you're still talking.
Wow. And you can
Right?
still hear me?
That's really good. That's pretty cool.
That's slick. It's about time. This is great to do at the start of the outdoor content season.
Right.
Level
Yeah,
up
that's a
in
good
this
point.
way.
Yeah, what do you want to do for outdoor content season this year at min-max?
Skateboarding.
Is that a Wii Sports?
Yeah.
Okay.
Weak stream sports.
Right. Well, I think, we talked about, if we do X Games and everybody does a different sport. So, like, people would be skateboarding, Janet would be on her rollerblades. We do it all at the same time. Maybe that's kind of like the culmination. That's the Avengers version of Wii Sports, where they're all happening at once.
That would be awesome.
Across the country.
So they're just, it's just like a grid?
Like, competing.
Yeah, I think it'd be kind of cool,
well,
right?
We rotate through who's in the spotlight because it's their turn up on the ramp or whatever.
Right.
Find some equivalent skate park in our neighborhoods.
Leo, are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Yeah, is that going to show up on the camera?
Boy, Janet, can you see cool stuff here? Let's try.
Let's
try and show you cool stuff.
Just the trees.
That's what I mean. I mean,
I
how
love
old are
that
these
Louis
suckers?
Armstrong song.
Okay, hang on. No, across the river, there's like a little, what do you call that? Inlet? But people put a silly monster face on it. Come on, you lousy hunk of junk. Okay, can you see that? Way over there?
Not quite. I think it's just
Everybody
a little...
digitally zoom in.
I think just take
you'll love it. It's like,
maybe just hold the shot there and it'll maybe like kind of focus or something.
well, we tried. Trust us, it's probably the coolest thing you could possibly imagine.
We should craft a raft.
Yeah,
this way over there.
This is like Alone. Is that a good outdoor show? By the way, hang on. How do we? Hang on, I'm trying to recalibrate here.
It was too far away. Nice black pixel on enhance. Exactly.
I don't know what this phone's trying to do at this point. All right, hang on. We're coming back. But is that a fun show for outdoor season? I mean, Min-Max here is. It's like Alone, where like we just send somebody out in the middle of the woods and they have to fend for themselves to see if they can survive for 1 hour.
An hour? Who's not surviving?
Yeah. Have you met some of us, Janet? We're not very outdoorsy.
I've met most of you.
We've played enough survival games to know we just need to beat a tree with a rock for a while.
Yeah.
Craft a bow.
This is cool looking here.
Chat says zoom and enhancing. Is that something? It is.
That is. I think so. Good cliff. Good limestone, you know? Good cliff. A lot of trees down today. A lot of terror happening in those woods. Isn't it kind of fun to think about, like, when you're on a hike in the woods? Think about, like, man, this is here all night just by itself. Spooky as all hell, you know? Making noises, groaning trees.
Yeah.
Scaring people. Speaking of scary, this is just cool runnings at this point. There's just an ice path.
Okay.
That's all we have to work with.
Just because there was some convo about it in the chat, the contentious Crocs, right? Some people really don't like Crocs. So I put yay or nay, Crocs. And the vote is split 50-50.
Wow.
10 to 10. Like, there you go. Wow. I'm personally pro Crocs. I think I didn't like Crocs at first. Like, I wasn't interested. Then my boyfriend wanted us to get matching Crocs. And I was like, what am I doing here? Of course I'll get matching Crocs with my boyfriend. Yeah, why not? And then when I got them, I'm like, honestly, it's very fun. Like, once you put the little gibbets in there and you can, like, make them look however, and they have all these different styles. Like, don't knock it till you try it. I promise you, if you had a pair, you'd be rocking them.
It's jealousy.
It is.
That's all it is.
It's how the better half lives.
Let me speak on it for a minute.
Go, speak your piece.
The secret advantage of Crocs, too, is they're kind of like sleds on your feet. Like, if there was, like, a downhill slope, that was, like...
That would prove my love of Crocs for me to slide on?
Hypothetically.
Oh, no.
All right.
I'm scared.
And...
It's not slippery at all. It's more snow than ice. So let's see how this goes.
Yeah! Let's see where that pole lands now.
I think, too, like, people forget that there's so many more Croc styles. Like, Leo has the classic Crocs, which I also own a pair of those kind of Crocs, and I like them fine. I wear them all the time for errands.
Galaxy style.
Yes. Very colorful. But there's also, like, I have, like, house slipper Crocs that are amazing. And then I have sandals that look nothing like Crocs, that are Crocs brand, and they're very comfortable. Like, I'm very pro Croc. Hanson, where do you land on Croc? You got Crocs? Are you crocking it?
Yeah, I bought some Crocs a while back. They were called the Legend of the Gabo style. Right, gamers.
Damn, if that camera wasn't on, Leave your body out here, bro.
By the way, the best thing about this weird arm is every time you make a joke, like, did you like them on internet?
Oh my god.
By the way, I am absolutely going to fall on this path. This is
That's just
or
good
maybe
content.
That's the point. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Crocs versus tennis shoes. Let's see how this goes. What do you think? 6 feet?
Yeah, 6 feet is the distance to beat.
I think Ben's definitely gonna fall. I'd be shocked if he didn't.
Me? Fall?
Yeah.
No.
He's too tall.
That was pretty good.
Oh, he did it.
Probably
Pretty good.
Can you measure that slide? Probably looking at Leo just about went down. Probably looking at 12, 14 meters there. So
Meters.
That's if
Get
not
out
a
of here.
WR, then an OR.
good times.
Wow.
And you don't want to live here, Janet. How many times do we have to give you a house in Minnesota for you to reject?
You know, it's funny. If someone offered me a house in Minnesota, I would reject it. I would sell it.
Oh, that's devastating.
But you could sell it and then pay rent in California for nearly 3 days.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey
this
man,
looks so
3
sharp.
days in California is a lifetime in Minnesota.
This
I'm
is
just kidding.
expensive.
I enjoyed my visit. You know, I like seeing how the
Yep.
other half lives.
Other half.
It's
Upper
like-
half.
It's like, what if I flew into the flyover state? You know, why not? Let's change it up a little bit.
Oh, it's this type of condescension we're trying to get away from at Min-Max. We're trying to make everybody see this, and they say, "Can I build a house here?"
Well, I will say that. Well, I think people got this from the travelogue from when I went to the Trek to Shrek, but
Yeah.
I'd be just doing anything, and Ben would be like, "Right," and I'm like, "Yeah, I guess." And then he missed it when we went to the Mall of America, the true crown jewel of your city.
And that was actually the fun part. Yeah.
It was really
We should've
good.
called
The museum
it
was
the,
good too. I like the museum as well.
We should have called it your visit to the Shrek Republic.
That also
Could
would
you do the nod on the camera, Leo? Yeah. Oh my God, no.
I do plan to return
Losing
though,
control.
and admittedly, it is mostly to go to the Mall of America. But like, I'll let y'all know
What?
when I pull up. Yeah, 100%. That
Okay.
mall's amazing.
Well, what are you gonna show people when? By people, I mean Sarah and Leo when they come out to visit for Summer Game Fest.
It depends. I don't want to put too much pressure on them doing things all the time because they might be tired. Even though Leo, I know you're right here. I don't know. I'm talking like you're not here, but so it just depends. I mean, I'll have a lot of options like for food and stuff, but I don't plan on showing them anything they don't want to see. So it's like, oh, is there anything you want to do, or would you want me to like set up stuff for you to do, or do you kind of just want to chill? Like, it just depends on what people are interested in.
Is this not your answer?
This is what Janet thinks Minneapolis is like.
When it's more like this.
Wow.
Wow.
But yeah, I mean, I have like restaurants that I like to go to, and like if you want to be kitschy, you can go to the Funko Pop store, which is actually pretty cool looking if you're interested. But stuff like that, whatever people want.
What's the best free thing you can do in LA?
It depends on what you're interested in. I mean, I think if you like, you know, if you want to go to a museum, I'm sure there's some free days for the museum, but I'd have to check. If you just like hiking, there's like a bunch of outdoor stuff. Again, Griffith Park's beautiful. Even just walking on the like Santa Monica on the pier, it's like really pretty and calm and nice. So it just depends.
Yeah, that is nice.
It just depends on what you
What
like
about
to do.
Can you go up to that observatory?
Yeah,
That
I don't
sounds
know
great.
if it's. I don't know offhand if it's free. If it's not free, I think it's really cheap. I'm pretty sure. But that's in Griffith Park.
Should New Show Plus that week be all 4 outdoors California options?
Oh, that's an interesting idea.
That'd be fun. I'm down.
Thank you.
Well, I would say no because we're going to be so busy with Summer Game Fest stuff. I don't really understand what that looks like yet, so maybe we'll be all right. All right, you ready for your review, Janet?
Sure.
I can't hear you.
Take
Sure.
my breath away. There's that monster cave. You can see it
Yeah,
better.
is that a better angle?
A
Please
little.
tell us you can see the monster cave.
I mean, I see it, but it doesn't look. I kind of see. It's supposed to be eyes and a mouth. Like it's in white, right?
Yeah. Well, you can tell if you
A
are
little
seeing
bit.
it because your jaw would be on the floor. So just check that.
It kind of
Yeah,
reminds me
check
of like
your floor.
y'all remember that hole that's in Super Mario Sunshine, like the first area, like where you go into without the backpack. It kind of looks like that.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. Yeah. If you don't know, go back and watch Was the Game Good? Because I went into that cave in that
Legendary.
Let's Play. So.
Iconic hole.
Mario movie said the word sunshine in it.
Did it really?
Yeah.
It's really dumb that in the Mario movie, that we can't calibrate the stupid thing.
Can we afford a Lakitu
boy.
to fly around us?
I feel like we can't afford not to. But there's a moment in Mario's bedroom that you see where he has a book on the shelf and it just says The Odyssey. And I was like, what an interesting choice. I wonder if someone's like a big fan of Homer. Yeah. And I was like, is someone just a big Homer fan? Then I realized like, oh, that's just their Mario Odyssey reference. Okay, I guess that's fine. And then like the rich couple, I think they were reading a book just called like Galaxy or something, right? It just seemed a little on the nose. What do you got?
Check this out.
Hang on. We'll let the internet check it out.
Little graffito on here. It says free Cybin hugs.
You know what a Cybin hug is?
Psilocybin, I'm presuming. Magic mushrooms.
Ready for this stream to get more interesting, Janet? This does seem like a cozy little spot. Weird old building. Oh.
So we each take a bite of this?
Can the internet Google it real quick to see if this is a good mushroom to put in our mouths?
It looks like chicken of the forest to me. It looks already roasted.
Someone earlier did suggest that they asked, is this like a choose your own adventure where we can like tell them which way to go and stuff?
Yeah, why not? Leo, how much would I have to pay you with love and affection and praise to just like sprint up that hill as far as you can go?
Don't do it, Leo. There's no dollar signs in love, affection, and praise.
Will you buy me Dairy Queen?
No.
At the end of this episode?
Yeah, that's on the way back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
We could make a plan to end this episode at Dairy Queen.
Okay, that sounds good.
Good job, Leo. But in the future, you ask, what's your budget? Never tell them the rate right away. Come on.
All right, and go, Sonic, go. This is so steep. If it was not clear. Oh.
He started out really fast.
Leo! Leo, are you okay up there?
I'm scared now. I stopped
should
and now
be.
I'm scared.
Just keep going to the top if you want your ice cream, dude. He's doing it. He's doing it. Oh my God. That's what you can't get on the internet. You can't convey temperature changes and the raw steepness of a hill. Leo Vader, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow, that was higher than it seemed.
It really is a lot. I have vertigo just looking at you. Is that a shortcut?
Yeah, there is a path up here.
Are you saying I should go up there?
No.
Well, we can leave the camera down here.
Okay, that'll work.
Okay, we can test the range of this thing.
How are you going to prop it up, though? It's like a handheld thing.
Oh, no, I'm just messing. I'll just keep walking, but I'll see the range for Leo's mic.
Oh, okay.
So you let us know if you can't hear Leo's mic anymore, Janet, I suppose.
Sure.
That's probably the best way to go.
Can you hear my breathing?
Yeah, a little bit.
You'll have to convey it to me, Janet, because I can't hear it. Okay, this is a little game we like to play
It's
at
kind of
Min-Max.
like Kid on the Bus.
It's called Can You Find Leo in the Woods?
Now,
Insert
Hanson
jingle.
and I can't hear each other.
Oh, I see him. That actually was really
what's your
fun.
plan?
I'm not gonna lie. I do love.
There might be some stairs of some sort.
What is it called? Like I Spy, basically.
Ooh, there are stairs here. Weird. What are the odds there's just dilapidated stairs straight out of Resident Evil Village? Weird.
Yeah, wow.
What the hell? I mean, you could tap dance down these stairs. They're so sturdy.
I'm singing in the rain.
Yeah, these stairs were built in 1856. What elaborate stairs? I mean, what year do you think those are from?
My back.
I'd be so scared to fall down those.
Probably 1940. They're really slippery.
Yeah. What a hero. Are you a hiker, Janet?
Yeah, I've hiked. I mean, I'm not good at it. Like, I barely got...
Well, I don't know how you get good at it.
Well, like, some stuff's really steep, and I feel like, you know, I'll look up trails on All Trails, and they'll be like, oh, this is, like, easy or medium difficulty, and it's the hardest walk of your entire life. So I don't know what's up with that. But if the stuff's a little too narrow and a little too steep, I do get a little scared. I think if I get walking sticks, I might feel a little bit better about all that. But yeah, I like hiking because, you know, it's just, you just walk around, you get good views. Yeah, it's fun.
It's good. Yeah, All Trails that's a great site. I really love it. It really comes in handy a lot.
Yeah. Like, I try to find, like, different spots here and there. I usually end up going up some... Like, I have one that I always go up in Griffith Park. And then there's another one I want to check out. I forget the name of it. But there, at the top of it, there's, like, this coffee shop within the mountains. But it's closed in the wintertime. So I have to check when they open again. Because I want to hike up there and hang out and check it out.
Why do things close in the winter in California? Because doesn't it just go from like 80 degrees to 73 degrees?
Probably just for seasonal purposes. Also, occasionally there are trails that get closed due to either weather issues or wildlife issues. So I wonder if that also plays a role in that. It might just be like it's a small business that only wants to run during the summer season because maybe they only have like seasonal staff workers or something. So
right, that makes sense.
That'd be my
take
guess.
a breather for a minute.
All right, Leo's taking a log breather. Oh, you cool breathing with the camera in your face?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's how I like it. Oh my God.
It was a steep hill, everybody. There's no doubt about that.
Wish I brought water.
Well,
what's in your bag then,
called a
Leo?
river.
Just a wallet and a notebook and my phone and keys and stuff.
Notebook? What's that for?
Inspiration when it strikes, you know?
Yeah. Take notes.
Jelly Banana says that we should try a geocaching New Show Plus.
It's an interesting idea. Winky winky. Not opposed to it, for sure. I do like geocaching. It's been a long time since I've done it.
Oh, what's happening?
There's so many just cool old rocks here. It's like, is this a house from 1890s?
Hanson's talking
or
too. We're
is this
talking
just
together.
the actual cliffside? It's tough to tell.
So how far are you guys from the car? Did you like walk in a circle or?
Oh, we're several miles. We're probably not that
No, you're
far.
not.
Like if
You're not several miles. You're like maybe one.
we're walking pretty good, man. No, we're not too far. I don't think. We just got to find access back up to the road. That's the part that'll get you.
We're doing the alone thing now.
Oh my God.
Survivalist.
Chat says
We need fresh water.
Ben needs to carry Leo back. It's the only way.
Okay. Can I carry him like Krause carries Ashley in Resident Evil 4, or I just grab him by one hand like a suitcase?
Sure. It was spoiled for Resident Evil 4, but that's okay.
Oh, yeah. It's a lot about Ashley getting carried around places.
It's okay. The UI spoiled it for me when they showed that there was a two people component in the like opening village.
Oh,
Which seemed
sure,
odd.
yeah.
I was like, why would you like have this visible at the start of the game?
Like, well, I think it's kind of like the Metroid thing. Like people want that because it feels fun to be like, oh, not so much not right now, but then you'll feel extra rewarded when you're like, aha, I clocked that place, but they didn't have that icon.
But the Metroid thing doesn't say like you will get a swim ability or like they don't show the icon, true. You know? Come on, Capcom, get it together.
So if you just saw like, yeah, this looks like a ledge that I can't quite get to and it's painted yellow for a reason.
Sure.
Yeah.
Or just nothing there and just put it there like there. I just don't know why it was there. It was odd. Maybe I get her really quickly. I don't really know. I haven't gotten that far.
Pretty good game, Janet.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I'm only a couple hours in, but it's been fun. I've been jealous. My boyfriend's been playing it, and I hate when I have a game that I like/want to play, and then someone in my life beats it before me. It's like the worst.
Why? What does that feel like?
I feel like a jealousy, and it's like you took my thing, you know. Even though it's like Resident Evil 4 is not deep cut, but it's like and I don't feel that with like other creators, except for when I recommend a game like I was telling Blessing like last year or 2 years ago, I'm like, Patrick's Parabox, it's really good. He picks it up, he beat it before me. And it's like, whoa.
Ooh. Yeah, that's where like the whole weird kind of claiming a game mentality gets in, but I totally get it. Like you will like a game less if you recommend it than somebody beats it before you. Because like, no, that was my thing. I wanted to associate my coolness with
I like the game the same. I hate myself more. I got no problem with the game. The game's fine. But it's like, oh man, like I was gonna do that, even though it's like I can still beat it. It's like you know what I mean. But it's like I put you on and then you lapped me. You know what I mean? Like it feels like I got lapped. That's the thing. 'Cause you started after me. It's embarrassing.
How you doing? How you doing out there, Leo?
I'm doing okay. This happened when we played basketball for Wii Sports too.
Yeah.
Well, you haven't done it in so long. Your body's confident that you can, or your brain is. And then once you're out of the life or death situation of will I get Dairy Queen or not,
right?
Then it catches up to you.
Chet says
if
Leo
some
looks
water,
like
it would heal me fully.
Leo looks like grown-up Charlie Brown right now.
Charles Brown.
Yeah.
There is. Technically, there's water in front of you.
I'm shocked that you both went on this walk and didn't bring water. Like,
no.
What do you guys have?
It's April, Minnesota.
But you always
how hot
need.
could it get? Is what we thought.
Well, you always need water. Water's not about heat, but anyway. Hopefully.
I don't drink in the winter.
Shut up, Ben.
Okay. People need to say that more. Like the internet.
The ice is clean to drink.
Leo,
Go lick the ice wall.
Just think how sweet. This is going to be like a Dairy Queen commercial when we emerge from the woods. Just like all those Dairy Queen commercials you remember from your youth. People emerge from the woods and...
Yeah, feral children.
And just say, water, water.
Yeah.
How do you...
the little...
How do you know where you are right now? Is it just is there much signage here? Or you just kind of look it up on your phone? You feel it out? You sense it? Like, what's the situation here?
We're feeling it out, and we're along the river, so we have a sense of like we can see each bridge, and we know what important cross streets those are at.
Yeah,
somewhat.
We're infallible. I mean, is this a slope that's climbable?
Not for your boy. I'm a one and done type of slope climber.
I get it. Janet, don't think we can't make this, though. We can make this work. Now, will the battery on the phone make this work? That's the real
What's the battery at?
Interesting.
I don't know. I think it'll be all right.
See, now this really is like Blair Witch. Spoilers for Blair Witch.
If the battery goes out, you have to give our eulogy on the stream, Janet. I'm sorry.
Sure, I got you.
We see stairs, folks. We've got stairs.
But they're going into hell?
I'll take it at this point.
Water everywhere.
This is when we find out Ben threw the map away. Why would you? We didn't know how to use it.
Also, not to put him on blast, but he got bit and he didn't tell anybody in the community.
It tends to happen.
Janet, how many Blair Witch movies have you seen?
What do you mean by that?
I don't know. There's like a bunch of them.
Oh, none. I've only seen the one. Oh, like of the... There's a series of them?
Well, there's the Book of Shadows? Is that the second one's called?
Yeah, I think so. That was a different horror movie that got retrofitted to be in the Blair Witch-averse.
Yeah, Blair Witch was a big deal for me when it came out in our friend group and stuff. And then it was like, hey, there's a sequel. It's called Book of Shadows. And it was like one of the most jarring experiences for all of us watching. They're like, what is this? What? This is the least Blair Witchy thing I've ever seen in my life.
Is it good?
By the way, no, it's not good.
Okay, then I probably won't watch
cool
the
looking?
ones.
This is weird. It's just like a Martian landscape.
Yeah, I haven't been here before.
This is the thing that I've always wanted to do, and I've never been cool enough. But like, yeah, there's all these cliffs along the Mississippi and stuff, and like to come out at night and just like light a fire.
Yeah,
like, wouldn't it be awesome just to like hang out here and light a fire? And Tell stories?
Is that legal?
That'd be amazing.
Oh, okay, Janet, what are you going to do? Oh, internet. Okay, come get us, I guess. Cuff us, Dano.
That
sure it
pit
is
cop
illegal.
graffiti is going to come for you.
Yeah, it just pops out like Link Between Worlds. Yeah, it is the type of thing, but you know what?
Not all laws are moral.
That's right.
Rich Bad
Laws
Game
are on a
says,
spectrum.
points camera at Mud. Ben, isn't this cool looking?
Yeah.
I guess he had to be here.
Yeah, that's it. No other reason.
Oh, do you see it? Do you see those stairs, everybody? It goes up a couple feet and then I think goes to nowhere, but it'll
Levels
feel
back out.
It'll feel like we're accomplishing something.
Chat saying these textures look like PS2 tier. It does kind of look like it's giving like Alan Wake a little bit. Though that was, what was that, 360
Right.
era?
Ah.
PS3 tier?
Yep. It's Unreal 3. There's no doubt about it.
You can tell by the bloom through the tree.
No
how
real time
cool,
lighting
though.
here. You know?
Is my ass dirty?
No. Morally.
Even with the weight of its sins?
Yeah, I've been starting going on bike rides because the weather's so amazing and like all the trails are so muddy. They're getting better now, but there's like every time you get home from a bike ride, there'll just be like a mud trail straight up on my back from the splatter of the bike. It's a good time.
Yeah, they do have like covers that affix to the seat, and it's like a splash guard that goes over the back tire.
Oh,
It's pretty nice.
but where's the thrill in that?
I mean, if you're getting out there for a dirty ass.
Dirty ass biking, everybody, DB. Okay, I hear humans up there.
Yeah. We're not far from the path. It's just that the gap is vertical.
Right. It's so tempting just to run up this hill, Leo.
Not for me.
What about a slow stroll up a hill?
Okay, this reminds me of a lot of what this company is
we can
like.
find a better spot than
where
this.
Leo's like, I'm not going to do this. And Ben's like, but what if we did do it?
Yeah, what if we conquered our fears?
Think about it from
I don't
this
think it's a
perspective.
fear. I think it's just a no.
Yeah, what if you conquered the state of your body?
Okay, we've got a
Ooh,
shallower ramp coming up.
this is a contender. This is a gentle slope.
Yeah, that over there is what's speaking to me.
Ooh, that's good. That's good. All right. How are we feeling about the slope, everybody? Yeah or nay, internet?
This might be my last slope ever. Might not make it.
And the nice thing is there's a Dairy Queen right at the top of the hill. I think it came to Leo.
Just 5 blocks further.
All right. This sounds
Carboy
great,
says
'cause
5 out of
otherwise,
10 slope.
Well, you can't win them all. There's a scary log with graffiti on it up there. Kind of looks like a cursed log situation. So
Oh, a cursed log situation?
yeah.
Yeah. Those who fear cursed logs best look away now.
Go, Crocs, go! Oh, this is what we call doable.
We're about to
Training-
crest this.
What's that?
We're about to crest this hill.
Janet, you like Creston?
I don't dislike it.
Okay.
It's okay, evasive.
Ever since I was a kid, like, we'd go on a big family trip out to the American West every summer for like 2 weeks, which was cool. And so I was miserable going on a lot of hikes, but my big thing is every time there's like a hill, I would be the one to run ahead because I wanted to see what it looked like first. It's very important to me to then spoil it for the family. And say, it's just another mountain.
It's pretty much like the last one.
Yeah, you can imagine. Oh my God, Leo, is this society?
The bombs haven't touched here.
Oh,
Ooh,
looking good.
we made it.
You didn't believe in us, Janet. What do you think of this? Feet
Look,
on the
there you
ground.
go.
If you could see them, you'd be impressed.
Trufo says those people are rich, like the houses across the street. Maybe.
For sure, Mississippi Riverside.
I was talking to some friends about this recently about like, living by water. That's what everybody wants. And it's like, it's weird to think of the biological reasons for that. Because like, oh, well, water is where food is more abundant, so we feel safer there, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
It's a weird idea when you put a dollar amount on that. But then it's like, I feel like everyone just says, oh, living by water is great. But in my mind, it's always like, well, there's a big range between living by water, like a lake that you can swim in, or a river you can go fly fishing in, versus like, yeah, you can walk down to the Mississippi if you really want to. Can't really swim in it. Fishing ain't great.
Yeah.
Like what are you doing? You gotta have a practical use for the water by your house, I guess is my point.
You're just looking at it.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, it's just nice to see from a balcony or whatever.
Yeah, is that it? That's what people pay for?
I think so.
For the time when you can see through the trees and it's nice enough to be on your balcony.
Yeah.
A few weeks of the year.
I think too, it is fun living by trails of any sort, or like walking paths and stuff.
That's huge for sure.
Like the people that live in Santa Monica on the beach, and they can literally open their door and they're on a trail that they can like bike run, and like there's like the most famous basketball court ever, like a foot from them. Like that's insane.
That's ridiculous.
Why is the place that's hot all year called Santa? This place should be called Santa Monica.
Yes! Exhausted and he still got it, ladies and gentlemen.
That's all I have left. Once we shave away everything else.
Your core,
It's
of
word
course.
association.
Do you think they're happy, Janet? Do you think by and large those people with those houses are happier though?
Oh hell yeah, because they're rich
They
as
are?
hell. They're ridiculously rich.
But Janet, don't you think that every rich person is secretly miserable or not so secretly, and that's kind of the conundrum of life?
I mean, some probably are,
No?
but there's also broke people that are miserable. Like I'd rather be miserable and have money. Also, I think
sure
there's like
there's some.
the benefits of just having access to all that stuff. Like that seems nice.
I totally see what you're saying though. Like, it is a truth that it's those people are as miserable as the rest of us, but there also are problems of varying seriousness. Not having access to food versus whatever they're talking to their therapist
Rich
about.
says, I love that Ben made up this lie to deal with not being rich. I'm like, it's actually nicer to, I do that sometimes too. I'm like, you know what? Who wants owning a property? You got to deal with the gutters. Who wants it even,
Yeah, put it in the gutter.
This is
I
so
bet
much
there's-
better.
Am I wildly mistaken for assuming that there's studies out there that show that the more money you have, the more miserable you are? I used to assume
You're
there was
saying
like
more miserable.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, there's
Wait, that's not what I was saying before?
I didn't get that. I thought you meant like just
miserable
also
in general.
miserable.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh.
saying they have it even worse mentally.
I think so.
I think the studies just show
know.
that money only buys happiness after up to a certain point. Like I think
I've heard
2
that.
or 300K or something like that. I don't know the number offhand. And there's
I
also
remember
studies
hearing that it was like 140K, but maybe that was a couple years ago. But
that
it's like
probably
your
was a couple
happiness
years
after
ago.
that point.
that don't really hit the same these days.
I'd wipe my butt with $140,000.
You're paying Janet $140,000 now.
for this stream.
Yeah.
That's right. I forgot. I gotta say, Janet,
Chat said 80. No way, it's 80. 80 ain't even hitting that
80 is
high.
the line?
There's no way it's 80. Empty. I'm calling cap on that. 80 is like not that much.
80 is not that
No.
much. Who are we working with, Leo? Good Lord.
I mean, I'm not making 80, but I know 80 is not that much.
Right.
Not 80. Yeah, 80 in LA. Yeah, no. I mean, the base salary for like teaching in Chicago public schools is like 55. So like 80. That was like many years ago too.
Right.
Certainly past 80, you're comfortable.
Yeah.
I would think so.
Even with a
I
family.
mean, I think you can
I'd
get
argue under
comfortable
80 you're comfortable.
around like
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, I guess I don't know how expensive it is in like New York or whatever.
Well, that's
So
why
I think
people
that's
just
the same
shouldn't
thing.
live there. That's my theory, Janet. I'm sorry to say it to your face. But
I mean,
people shouldn't live in those expensive towns.
I grew up in an expensive town, so that's just what stuff costs to me. So when I go somewhere else, it's just like, oh, your stuff's like really cheap, but that's like it. Like I don't feel like I live in an expensive place. I feel like this is just what things cost. Because LA and Chicago are like not that different in cost, at least for renting. Maybe property ownership is different, but that's already so high. that it's like,
up in an expensive town. Born and raised in an expensive town.
yeah, and I like where I live, so I don't know. I would never like live anywhere I didn't like just because it's cheaper. Because I wouldn't be content living there, so it wouldn't matter. Saving the money wouldn't matter to me.
You want to cut this way?
Yeah, I do. Does the selfie cam still look better?
Yeah, that looks great.
That's interesting. Thank you.
I will say quality of life in a place where it's cheaper would make me happier. I'll say that.
Yeah, I think that's true for, a lot of people. That's what, and then that's why you see a lot of people that like moved, during the pandemic, if that was true for them. It is not for me. Unfortunately.
Wait, Leo, I'm sorry, you're saying just like restaurants being cheaper would greatly improve your happiness where you live?
Yeah, because then I wouldn't have to work as much.
Right.
Live on less money.
Would you ever move out to rural Minnesota to save money?
I would, yeah. I feel like, 45 minutes away would be ideal, where it's not not extremely hard to visit friends.
Yeah.
But you're also away from stuff.
Yeah, it's like a weekend trip that's 45 minutes, like big whoop, but you're saving $100,000 on a house. Like, that's the stage of life I'm in, Janet, where I have to have discussions about this all the time over and over again about just like, is that worth it? What is it like? I don't know. Northfield, Minnesota is nice, but we'd lose the Midnight Studio. That wouldn't really work. We'd have to convince Sarah to drive an hour to come to a studio, all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
Now, what do you think of this house?
Modern.
It looks like this.
Yeah, we'll see.
It looks like this.
I just want a basketball hoop.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, I dream of having like a skate area in my house, but that's like really expensive, so we're probably not gonna have
For roller skating?
Yeah.
That'd be interesting. That just sounds like an unfinished basement that you want.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, why not just carve out like a basement or something? Although LA doesn't really have basements, actually. It's like not really a thing they do here.
Until you dig one.
But then an earthquake happens, and then you realize why they don't have basements.
Where go?
We're at an impasse. Our pathing is bugging out.
What are you gonna get at Dairy Queen?
A glass of water, and I think a cotton candy blizzard.
Okay.
Nice.
Cotton candy blizzard.
It's a sleeper hit. I'm excited to give you a bite.
I would think that'd be too much. I don't know, man.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, before I've tried it, I think it might be bad.
I don't want to speak one more word about it. Plus, we influence your opinion more.
Okay, summer New Show Plus options. Did we put, just divulging all secrets, did we put Leo's lemonade stand in the poll last year, or was that just on the docket for a long time?
I think one week we must have done it.
How does
I feel
that
like
lose?
that was there.
Yeah.
I feel like it was too, but what could have possibly beat Leo selling lemonade all day?
People said yes, it definitely was in the poll. Well, let me know what did you guys vote for instead, because we don't remember.
Yeah, that is stunning to me. All right, Leo says we go this way. Boy, how do you feel about contenting around? It's not like these are really busy sidewalks or anything, but I do feel like an internet turd holding up a selfie stick, essentially.
We just have to show everybody we pass that we're cool and our community's cool.
Right.
And we're not doing a challenge, we're just chilling.
Yeah. Check out these YouTube comments. Trust us, people are cool.
Chad said, wasn't it in the poll when it was like 40 degrees out? And I think Wii Sports Tennis beat the lemonade stand.
Oh, really?
I was thinking it must have been another outdoors one.
That makes sense. Yeah, in my mind, I always have that idea of like one funky option per week for New Show Plus, but that's stupid. It's kind of fun to pit real world options against each other just to see.
Chad also said, be sure to
matters.
get the lemonade stand permit if you guys follow through with it.
Oh, smart. Yeah.
What I've learned from this stream is that Ben just does stuff and like doesn't question the legality of what he's doing.
I mean, that's the beauty of living or growing up, I guess, in rural Minnesota. Is like I'm not hurting nobody, but if there's a little trespassing involved, who cares, you know?
Yeah, we're white.
You know, that's absolutely a factor.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yep, you're allowed to speak your mind. Yeah, for sure.
People like it more if Leo does it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They're like, I don't know, this white guy's making some points. This other person, I don't know, feels aggressive even. Oh man, it's a rough life out here.
A couple summers ago, like there was a house being built right next to the house that my friend was living in, and so it was just kind of like the, 2x4s up in the frame and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then we just over there and like went upstairs and just like drank beer in like this half unfinished house that's being built, and it was just that moment of like, this is ultimate white privilege. Like there's no universe. This would be okay.
Yeah.
By the way, I don't want to spoil anything, but we might be coming up on a certain hot eat.
This place does not have hot eats. I mean, it does, but it's not the full menu.
Okay. It'll be hot when we get it though. How'd you like to handle this, Leo?
Do you want to order since you're buying?
Sure. And you want big water?
Big water, small cotton candy blizzard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi. Could I get a big water? Yep. And then a small cotton candy blizzard?
Oh, it's like a little hole. Like.
Yep. And then
it's like a little what do you call those?
A small strawberry sundae, please. Oh,
yes.
Some hot fudge on top.
Sand.
With hot fudge?
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you.
All right, so I got a water, a small cotton candy, and a small strawberry and hot fudge sundae.
That's it.
All right.
Is it a good shot?
Yeah.
Right.
It's great.
Something I didn't mention about the Mario movie is there were teens there dressed in suits.
Did you want Blizzard?
Oh yeah, is that still happening? That was like a Minions thing.
What is that?
That's what I
I wonder
thought.
if it's like
it was
the cult of
Tumble thing.
illumination. Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder what their pun is though to keep that going. Because Gentle Minions, you're not going to do better than that. Gentle Mario Onions.
Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting though.
It is interesting. If anybody in chat knows any kids.
Chat said this should be the thumbnail. I know it's kind of goes against the nature-y part, but this feels like the most accurate part of the day.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, they flipped the blizzard upside down to show its thickness.
And the water.
We love that.
Amazing. Thank you so
And
much.
the tray does stick. The tray sticks.
Oh, okay.
It's a
Chat
try.
says,
it's
how
okay.
much
It's part
is
of the tray.
how much is gas there?
Makes sense.
It's like 409 for like
Awesome.
is
Thank
that
you so much.
the middle one or the premium?
That's diesel.
Me too.
339. 339 is unleaded.
Oh, okay.
Dun, 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 dun,
Thank you.
Mmm.
Wow, first water sip.
Oh man.
Little strawberry sundae for you?
I got your favorite, salt water. Mmm. Yeah, I'd love to try that funky thing.
Cotton candy blizzard, underrated item.
I didn't bite on the straw, I swear.
Thanks.
It's real dense.
Because I don't really like cotton candy in general. It's fine.
Wait, are you guys not
Yeah.
gonna sit? Or are you trying to like eat this on the go? Like what's going on here?
This is just how we relax.
We're
Ice cream.
chilling.
Yeah, ice cream stand-up food, Janet. Mmm.
What do you make of it? It's got kind of sweet candy crystals with a general, vanilla-y soft serve.
Hey Munchan,
Yeah.
there definitely is somewhere to sit. There's like a bunch of benches right behind them. They just aren't sitting.
Oh, there's tons of benches. Yeah, that's very good.
Right on.
And I
like,
was excited to see
cotton
the dog
candy-
too.
Cotton candy I'm not crazy about, but
Look
like
at
that
him
just
go.
tastes, it's more just
Oh.
like candy.
Yeah.
It's just a candy flavored blizzard, you know?
Yeah, but with kind of the gentleness of a cotton candy.
Yeah. I think so.
See, this is what we need the pet documentary, y'all. Like that's gonna be the best thing that we make like all year once it drops.
33 news reporters away.
Just make a fake account for your pet.
Because we're talking about how it'd be fun to have like everybody can get their pet their favorite thing. With
Your car didn't go through. You want to step it back over here?
What's
Your
that?
car didn't go through?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hang on.
Wow, all that money Ben's saving,
weird,
his
I could've
car
sworn
didn't
it
go
said.
through.
Wow.
Ugh, God,
Hi, should I
embarrassing.
try to get in here?
Sorry about that.
No,
This is
that's
why we
cool.
need
Can
your
you
support,
imagine
folks.
if y'all had walked away too? Y'all would have robbed that DQ.
Yeah, we could have gotten away with it.
Okay.
Sir, this is an expired Visa gift card. What? That's
There we go.
wild. I had
Sweet.
no idea.
All right, thanks so much. Sorry about that.
Chat's saying, run, Leah, run.
Yeah, they said that because Starkiller canceled his Patreon support, that the card didn't go through.
Also, can one of y'all clip
was
this
rude.
out? Because this is really funny. Yeah, Patreon funds dried up. We really need the 33 supporters. You don't understand how dire it is out here.
But we're talking about, like, oh, we should get everybody's pet, like, their favorite thing to watch them react to it. Like, what would your cat's favorite thing be?
To react to?
Yeah, catnip. Is that the easy thing?
Yeah, but my cat, Doctor, loves TV, too. He's been watching a lot of it lately with us.
Nice.
Is this your excuse to get, like, well, I need the big HGTV plasma?
It's more enriching if he thinks it's real, yeah. But also it's scary when the birds on the screen are gigantic.
Oh, right. Okay. So we just need to rent a good movie on Amazon, and that's how we put Doctor over the top?
Mm-hmm. You watch Firehouse Dog, you know? Any movie with an animal protagonist, he goes crazy for him.
By the way,
we look back at him on the cat tree and he's eyes wide open.
Oh.
They're not. This is strawberry hot fudge?
Strawberry hot fudge.
Not a combination I've seen.
What are you talking about? Use your own spoon. You.
Not to harp on it, but just because it is funny.
Yeah, that's not gross.
With Ben's situation right now with the card, it reminded me of when my brother visited me in SF. Like, you know, we hung out, like we were like getting food and stuff, and one day he went to pay for me, like we got like noodles or something. He's like, oh yeah, I'll get this one. And he like, and his card is really finicky when he's out of town. Like the flagging on it is like very severe. So he like gives the card, and then the woman comes up to him and was like, sir, your card didn't go through. And he's like, oh yeah, this happens sometimes. Do you mind just running it again? And she was kind of like giving him this look that's like, really, man? Come on now. And he's like, no, like just trust me, run it again. And then it went through the second time. But when the person had to come back to like give them the receipt, like a different waitress came over, and he's like, and then later we talked about it, he's like, she couldn't even face me. She's out here trying to say I'm broke, and then she wouldn't want to come back and give the receipt.
She was just breaking down crying.
And we like talk about it all the time. It's so funny. She was like, man, come on, man. Don't make me do this.
I definitely get it.
What would you get Bruce to drive him mad? Your cat.
Well, her, because she's a girl cat.
Damn it.
Yeah, everyone forgets that. It's okay.
Bruce?
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
Cool. My boyfriend named her Bruce because when he got her at the shelter, they told him that she was a boy cat, and she was like really like had really dark fur. So he's like, oh, like Batman. And then they were like, oh, actually no, this is. And then he's like, wait, I think this cat's a girl. And he's like, I'll just leave it on the form. It's fine. So that's why her name's Bruce. But Bruce is very food motivated, so anything food based is good. Her favorite food.
Get like a feast for Bruce.
Well, I can't unfortunately do a feast because she will throw up because she eats really fast. And she eats until she throws up. So she's kind of toxic.
Can we do a Twitter poll? Is that good content or is it not fun?
I would probably give her what I refer to as like those little cat go-gurts. It's like those, you squeeze them up and then there's like a tuna schmear thing comes out the top or whatever flavor. She loves those, so I'd probably feed her one of those. But she likes anything.
Yeah.
Can we make like a Batman style obstacle course for her? You know how Batman's always going to those obstacle courses?
I mean, she's down to
with grappling hooks.
She's down to kind of do whatever. She's done a lot of content, but I will say that she's not very active. But we'll think of some things for her to do. She knows how to high five, so I can high five her a couple times.
That sounds great.
Cute. Yeah, there should be a trick portion for sure.
Yeah, I'm working on training her.
Dumb pet tricks?
We got the high five pretty down. I'm going to see what the next good step is. I want to be able to say bang and do a finger gun and have her lay down, but that's very complex. She's like not picking it up at all.
Yeah, I don't know what step one of that is.
Real gun.
Yeah.
Then you wean off it.
Hey, I think that's New Show Plus, everybody. Thank you for voting for this. We greatly appreciate it. If you're at the Backstage Pass tier, the $10 tier, not only you're helping support this whole operation, which is vital content most of the time, but you get to vote each and every week. And this was a close one this week, so it's always amazing. It is literally all these views on YouTube, all of them. And I mean, how high can you count? It all comes down to
this is going viral.
Yeah, but it all comes down to like 10 people on Patreon making the difference in that poll.
Yeah.
So thanks to everybody who votes.
How much was the total of this, price wise?
$11.38.
$11.38. So 2.5 patrons, $5 patrons, or whatever amount you're donating in the chat. Somebody claim this purchase.
Right.
Somebody say my money did this.
Oh, Trufo,
nice.
thanks for the gifted subs.
Thank you
There
for
you
the
go.
subs. Greatly appreciate it. But hey, hats off, Janet. Thank you for being a great host.
Thanks, Janet.
Thanks. All right. I will see y'all later. Have a good one. Bye.
May.
This video is just the tip of the iceberg for MinMax. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, that helps us a lot. Or you can head over to patreon.com, support us at any tier, and you unlock access to our lovely Discord. It's a place to talk about games or find folks to play games with. That's also where you can compete in Trivia Tower, our monthly video game trivia competition where you can win free game codes. Head on over to Patreon, jump in our Discord. We'd love to see you there.